Hi and welcome to this video, which is a quick demonstration of the Tandberg Model 3 tape recorder from probably 1961, although the model was introduced in 1957. The reason I believe this is a very late model is that these switches here are dark gray, which is the color scheme that they used in the later, or at the start of the 1960s, whereas the rest of the machine has this classic yellow hammerite top with cream colored details. Now if we turn this machine on with the switch here, we get a lovely red pilot light lighting up, and then I'll attempt to thread the tape, and we'll notice this typically Tandberg feature where the reels turn in opposite directions. That's how Tandberg have implemented the braking function, which makes it a bit awkward to thread the tape because the machine is constantly fighting my attempts to wind it on. But once we've done that, we can wind into the tape a bit, and then I'm going to make a recording. And I'm going to use a microphone that is not really the correct vintage. This is a slightly more modern microphone from the 1960s, but it's basically the right type for the machine. And if we then turn the function selector here to record, and then this function knob to play, the machine will start. And if I turn the volume up, I'll get an indication on the level meter that a signal is being recorded on the tape. And what we can do then is that we can simply we can stop the tape, but we can do it momentarily. This is a momentary stop. It just stops the tape. It's a pause button, and as soon as I release it, the tape continues on its merry way. Now I will stop the tape and attempt to wind back and listen to our recording here. Will start, and if I turn the volume up, I'll get an indication on the level meter that a signal is being recorded on the tape. If I turn the tape speed up, it'll sound like this. And what we can do then is that we can simply we can stop. And if I turn the tape speed to the lower speed, it's recorded. It's played back much too slow. Now, of course, if I make a recording at the right speed, at the same speed that I'm playing back, it'll sound fine at all speeds, except the frequency response and the signal-to-noise ratio goes down as the speed goes down, so that's usually used for simpler recordings like for speech. There's also a bass switch here, which I'm not sure we'll be able to demonstrate on the video, but I'll flip it back and forth just the same, and we can see if we can hear the difference. Continues on its merry way. Now I will stop the tape and attempt to wind back and listen to our recording. Basically, the bass switch works as a loudness control. It increases the bass to compensate for the small size of the speaker to get a even tonal balance across the frequency spectrum. So we'll wind the tape back, and we can look at the automatic stop function, which basically just stops the motor when it detects that there's a metal foil at this sensor here, and that's how the automatic stop works on this machine. Finally, there's a loudspeaker switch here at the back. You can connect an external speaker, and the loudspeaker switch will switch between the internal one and the external speaker, and there's a tape counter here in the form of a clock. It doesn't actually show time, it basically counts revolutions of the right hand reel, but it still gives an indication of where we are on the tape, even though it actually doesn't show it in minutes and seconds, even though it almost looks like it. Okay, thank you for watching, and goodbye.